Hey, what's going on guys? It's Vineet from Apps Overload, and in this video we will talk about a game called Flying Car Transport Simulator. It's a game where you are a taxi driver in a flying car. That sounds interesting as well as exciting because it's not something you might have played before on Android at least. We shall talk more about this game, so without any further ado, let's begin this review. As usual, the first thing we will talk about is graphics. As this game is in development by the looks of it, it's not amazing, but you would pass it as it's under 100 MB. Also, you shouldn't be expecting amazing graphics in the first place, but what you can see is the game being fluid smooth. It's not amazing with looks, but with performance, it's good enough. The menu is pretty bare bones, and that's another indication that this game is still under development. The moment you open the game, you will get the option to start the game. That's very bare bones as I mentioned before, and I hope it will be improved in the future and make it more interesting in the first look, because at the first impression it doesn't look impressive until you play the game. Now before moving into the game, let's talk about the cars you will be flying. You will have the option to get 10 cars. Those 10 cars will have 10 wing options. Not sure how that will affect the car performance, but you do get the option nonetheless. Once you enter the game, you will see you got some options to play around. You can change the camera angle, you can flip your car if it's upside down, you can drive normally like a normal car, or just change the car and fly away. That's where you might face an issue. There is an option to go up or down, left or right. When it's about flying straight, you just have to let the controls go and that's it. So you either fly straight up or straight down with options to turn left and right, but no options to increase my speed because it's auto accelerate. You could decrease your speed by holding the brakes located besides the ascent and descent option. They could have done much better here. But with that said, the camera panning and angle changing are quite smooth and it's not a terrible game to play. There is another issue I found with this game. You will have information on the side about how much fuel is left in the car and how it will change the range from high to low when you switch to flying. However, even after the fuel is depleted and I expect to find a fuel station, I don't find any. Also, flying without a minimap doesn't help either. You keep on flying even after the fuel is empty. I don't understand that part as you're not supposed to do that. After that happened, my car suddenly refueled itself while being in the air. How is that possible? I understand it's just a game, but if you're trying to put a real world feature in it, make sure you get it right. Let's talk about the ads situation in this game. The moment you start the game, you will see a message popping up saying loading Edward, which can be annoying at times because that's not how you want to start the game for the very first time. You can disable the internet, hence disabling the ads. However, the game is just good enough to say that I don't mind supporting the developer because it's genuinely a good game where I kind of enjoyed my time playing it. At just 64 MB, the game is a fun experience. It surely needs more development as far as the controls and the mechanics go. Other than that, it's a good game to kill your time. As I played this game for a considerable amount of time before writing this review, I would like to play more and probably make a follow-up video where I would say how the game has been for a week or so. It's time for the ratings then. I would be rating this game from 1 to 10 based on graphics, controls, user interface, advertisements and game size, where 1 would be the worst and 10 would be the best rating. For the graphics, I would say it's good enough for a 64 MB game, so that would be a 6 out of 10. As I would like to see more improvements in the controls and I'm hoping to see it in the future, that would be a 4 out of 10. User interface is very bare bones and there are not many options in the menu, so that would be a 2 out of 10. The ads are kept to a minimum, but there are ads at the start and that's not a good start, so that would be a 3 out of 10. For such a small game size, the game is good enough for its 64 MB size, so that would be a 5 out of 10. Let us know in the comments below if these ratings are fair or you would like to change it. So that's it guys, that was the review for the Flying Car Transport Simulator. Like the video if you think it deserves one, the other one would be just fine. Let us know in the comments below what do you feel about this game and tell us if you like it or hate it and for what reasons. If you have any questions, queries or suggestions, connect with us on social media. Until next time, this is Vineet and you're watching Apps Overload and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.